Hello everyone, welcome to Optimal Timelines. I am your guide, Sean Collins, and helping you to connect to your most optimal future timeline. So this is going to be your monthly tarot readings for the month of March 2021, and it's going to be for your North Node by sign and house. So not your sun, moon, or ascendant. Now, the reason I do my tarot readings based on your North Node by sign and house is because it's recognized in astrology that the North Node is your reason for incarnating on Earth, basically your soul's purpose. So I find that the readings are much more relevant than doing readings from a sun sign or ascendant or a moon sign. If you're unfamiliar with your North Node, in the description box below, there's going to be some links for you to watch a couple of my videos regarding your North Node by sign and house. And there's basically two videos that you're going to want to watch. You're going to want to watch one for your North Node by sign and the other for your North Node by house. So let's begin the readings. So this is going to be your tarot reading for all of those with their North Node in Taurus and or the second house. I'm going to connect to the energies and then we can begin. I call upon my spirit guides and guardians and the wisdom of my ancestors to bring forth the information that's true and correct for all who see this reading, that it may bring them the most beautiful, happy life possible and set them on their most optimal future timeline. So may it be. Okay, I'll shuffle and we can begin. Okay, so the spread right over here on this side, this is for the first half of the month from the 1st to the 15th, and this side over here is from the 16th to the end of the month. The thing that I'm seeing going on for you, for those with their North Node in Taurus and or the second house, is a theme of authority. Inner authority and also, authority on the outside. I'm seeing that now. What does that mean? That's going to play out for you with your North Node in Taurus and or the second house in different ways. Like I'm seeing everything up to, let's say, dealing with authority at work or school, or dealing with a governmental agency, even the law. Like some of you may be involved in lawsuits. So anything that has to do with authority, and I see it actually for a lot of you. What the reason this is coming up for you is it's in an effort for you to push toward like more independence, okay, in a lot of ways. And it's weird, it plays out in different ways depending on where this whole authority thing is setting up, in your life. But it's like to get you to, you might feel, some of you might feel like you're standing alone, or, you're facing things alone. And the reason that feeling is there is because, it's almost like the feeling of what I'm getting is like you're feeling like you're exposed or like, naked in the world, and you don't have any like kind of, protection. you're going to be fine, okay, with this, but it's this feeling of that's uncomfortable right now. And like I said, it could be playing out in a career, like a work career situation, some sort of, you're having to deal with some sort of authority, okay? Um, Now, the way to deal with this, okay, this is like this first half of the month, is to tap into inner wisdom. Okay, that is your friend. One of your superpowers that you have, because your south node is in Scorpio and or the 8th house, is you have a tremendous natural intuition. Okay, not all of you follow the intuition a lot of times, okay, but it is there. And it's like, this is where, you're being, this whole authority thing is coming up, is because you're being forced to become your inner authority, okay? And what you want to do is you want to go within yourself and say, for example, you're dealing with a situation, you're used to seeking advice and help outwardly, which is not bad. It's always good to do that also. But ask yourself, how do I feel about this situation? How do I feel about this person? How do I feel about this job? How do I feel about this, legal entanglement that I'm dealing with? And because this inner wisdom that you have, is really, really, going to help you. Okay, and pushing forward and like making this like successful. I do want to say, don't rush into things. Don't rush into things haphazardly. Okay, be methodical and take step by step of where you need to go and plan it out. But along the way, tap into that natural intuition, because as I said, that is a superpower that you have. So however this plays out with this authority thing, your answer is going to be your feelings on the matter, okay? And your feelings will guide you in a correct way. Your intuition, and also like this inner wisdom. For a lot of you, like I said, really take a moment and kind of reflect on whatever situation is happening and see what comes up. Write down, jot down different thoughts and feelings. Even if it doesn't make sense to your mind, just jot them down and then look at them, a little bit later, and it'll make a lot more sense. Now, moving to the second half of the month, again, I see that, this whole thing is playing out, and for a lot of you it is work and career, okay? And it could be like a direction of like, which way you want to go. Now, a lot of you don't feel like, you there's like a, almost like a lack of self-esteem at a deep level, and you don't really show it outwardly, a lot of you, because a lot of you are, outgoing, or you don't really show that you have this. But you know you have a lot of natural talents that haven't really been tapped into, and really looking at that at a deeper level, and kind of like going within, like you did the first half of the month, and looking at these like inner talents will help you to realize that, realize the value that you have, because a lot of you don't. Now, you're carrying a lot of burdens. I think a lot of you that this is playing out like, the second half of the month, where you're wanting to end one thing and like go in a new direction, okay? But that's going to be a really good thing. But what needs to happen is you want to really look at how you feel about yourself. Like, that's what's really coming in. So follow me on this. take some time this month in March, and I want you to really look at yourself as honestly and objectively as you can. And I want you to just jot down how you feel about yourself. You know, the good things and the bad things, and just like see really where you're at. By doing this exercise, it's going to force you to kind of look at where there's areas that you need to value yourself more. Also, realizing like talents you have. Like, for example, you could say like, I'm an amazing team player. Like, when I'm in a partnership, whether it is business or career, or like a friendship or in a romantic relationship, uh, I am a total team player, and I'm there to support everybody. So just kind of assess that whole thing, because for a lot of you, um, it seems like this like self-esteem thing has been like a pattern that keeps like coming up, and it is affecting your future timeline big time. Okay, so really reflect on how you feel this month about yourself, and then you can broaden that. How do I feel about, like, if this is relating to another person, like a family or friend, how do I feel about them? And be honest and objective about it. How do I feel about this romantic partner? How do I feel about this job and career? Okay, so what you're doing is you're getting in touch with your intuition and your feelings, and you're seeing also what you value, like where your values are, like what you value if you're assessing, let's say, a friendship or a work partnership. You're saying, okay, I see this person as this, and this is what I value in them. And you're saying, this is what I value in myself. So you're looking at these values, and it's going to be really, really helpful for you, because when you do that and you know what you value in yourself, you know what you value in others across the whole board in your life, it's going to really clear things up in your path to move in the direction that's going to put you on your most optimal timeline. So I would say try that out. After you do this, I'm curious. Comment in the section below of your experiences with this, and see what's come up. Like, and do not be afraid. If you find out, wow, like, I don't value myself as much as I should, because it's a learning experience. Okay, and all it's showing is it's showing areas of your life where you might need to do some work. That's all this is. All moving on your optimal timeline is just looking honestly at ourselves and our life in order to move in the direction that we need to. So we're all learning, and don't worry about it. But I'm really curious about what experiences you have using this. So I hope this reading is helpful, and that it resonated with you. And look forward to seeing you on some more videos. Many blessings.